been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 problems, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They ain't cuffing my cloth, they tugging it. Putting up numbers, 99 problems, and I still kept it 100. Yeah, who don't play, 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 who don't play.
Music licensing reimagined.
Play, who don't play, 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 who don't play, 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 who don't. Long time coming, black on the bottom of my feet from running, cataracts under my eyes from hustling, going from buying to selling to customers, run up the business, God is my witness, sun up to sun up from Monday to Sunday, we maxing the limits, my mind running like Tom Cruise on an action movie, moving the mission, they say that I'm tripping, I've been told I need a vacation, I'm finessing the visit.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to DFS by the Numbers. This is the fight companion for Dana White's Contender Series week number 3. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight's card. I think if you're a fan of violence, if you're a fan of, seeing people getting served in very brutal fashion, if you're a fan of that, you're going to be a big fan of this card. I think, there's a lot of big favorites. And you look at the totals, all 5 totals are set at 1.5 rounds, and 4 of those 5 are like minus 200 to the under, minus 300 on the under now on some of these fights. So yeah, we're expecting violence, we're expecting people to get served, and we're expecting contracts. So I'm thinking we get at least 4 finishes tonight, at least 4 contracts tonight. And I think it's going to be a very, very fun week to, as a fan. From a betting perspective, that's where it gets kind of tricky because there are a lot of very juice lines. And again, these totals, like I like the under 1.5 in the Barbosa-Wilson fight. It's now minus 280. Maybe I like the under 1.5 in the Johnson-Abbey fight. That's now minus 275 best price. And yeah, I like, Yakayev to get the job done. He's minus 1,000. Yakayev, the under 1.5 round is now minus 275. So we're paying Terrence McKinney prices on some of these unders. A lot of these price tags are inflated, but I do expect the majority of the favorites to not only come through tonight and come through in very spectacular fashion. So from a betting perspective, I really struggled here. I don't have any tracked bets. I did cook up a little parlay before I went live, but yeah, no tracked bets for me on this card. So going to kind of you look at it from like a parlay perspective and just for fun, because these lines they're brutal, just brutal lines. So, but yeah, what is up, everybody? Good to see you in here. We got T Swizz, first one of the building, saying, how is Perez plus 220? He's a dog and my lock. What I'll say is Christian Perez is a very, very good fighter. Perez, I think, is absolutely UFC ready. The problem is he's, going against Manuel Souza, who I also think is a very good fighter, and I also think is definitely UFC ready. So that is the highest level fight, no doubt, on the entire card by a good margin. I'm not sure why Perez Souza isn't the main event. I mean, it's my main event because both these guys right now I think could go into the UFC and have some success for sure. We got Michael in the building. What is up? Let's get it. Let's get it, Michael. Good to see you in here. Milk the light. Yeah, milk it up. Pipe it up. It's always much appreciated. We got Ebus, Brady, the GOAT. Let's win some money tonight. Let's do it. Sup, Brady? What is up? My day's going pretty good. Hopefully your day is going good as well. Looking forward to some fights. We don't have any fights Saturday, so gonna have to enjoy it tonight because no fight Saturday, which is a shame. But I mean, I think these fights are gonna be extremely fun. We got Fluffy Hernandez, one of the best Dana White's Contender Series bettors I know. Fluffy, he's not supposed to be betting, but he does anyway. Let me get this set up here. What's up, Fluffy? Good to see you in here. What is the lock prop today? My favorite prop is probably like the under 1.5 in that Barbosa-Wilson fight, but it's just gotten steamed, man. It's gotten blown out. It's gotten absolutely blown out. But yeah, Barbosa's finished all but one of his wins in the first round. So yeah, I think there's gonna be violence tonight. Lots of piping and milking. Yes, I think more so milking, or more so piping than milking. 2 a.m. in the Netherlands, but I'm still here. Yeah, I stayed up and I pulled an all-nighter for the Shanghai card, and it was worth it. It was worth it. I enjoyed those fights. We got my guy, MMA_very saying, hey, Brady, do you have a favorite bet of the card? It doesn't have to be tracked. Yeah, so what I did, I put together a 3-leg parlay. It's so chalky. But the under 1.5 in the Barbosa-Wilson fight, I did the fight won't start round 3 in the Yakyayev-Lorenz fight. And then I did the Johnson-Abbey fight ends by knockout. It came out to like plus 106, it was plus money. But yeah, it's really chalky week. My favorite prop is probably that under in the Barbosa fight. But again, it's been steamed all week. I saw it at like minus 180. I'm like, oh, and it just got worse from there. But good to see you in here, Avery. Parlay Souza and Barbosa. I don't mind Barbosa. I don't mind Barbosa as well as a parlay piece. But he has been knocked out in both of his losses. So the durability could be a little bit of an issue. But I like Barbosa quite a bit. He's probably my second favorite prospect on this card. Yeah, right behind Manuel Souza. Barbosa's fun, man. Barbosa's a fun fighter. I'm not sure. Good luck to you as well. How about we got Chris in the building? Happy Tuesday, fight night, everyone. Yes, happy Tuesday, fight night to you as well. Well, no, he's not. It's not Eileen. It's not Eileen Perez. Got Omar. What's good? What's good? We got Twizzle. Let's go, Brady. Let's go. Just got wobbled by a hot shower. Yeah, those hot showers, man, they can they're dangerous. You gotta be careful. You gotta make sure the temperature's not too hot, or you will wobble and you will get knocked out. We got Donk in the building. What is up? Crazy Kid with the Browns, logo. There we go. Where's that spider? No spiders as of recent. And well, I just saw a cat earlier today. Forrest just saw a cat run by. I saw a mouse as well outside today. And what else did I see? You got the birds, the bees. Usually there's some deer that stops by, but not recently. We got Dr. Peener in the building. What is up, Dr. Peener? Good evening, everyone. Honored to be among such handsome gents. What is up, Dr. Peener? Good to see you. We got Lost Man. We like the stream. Agreed. I got a feeling this first fight goes over 1.5. Bookies missed this one. Trust, boys. So the under has been getting smashed in this fight as well. The under is now minus 275, which is crazy. But yeah, that over is currently plus 226. It would be a sweat. I don't think it's going over, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was like a greasy fight to start the night. We got Fluffy Hernandez saying thanks. No problem, Fluffy. Future sub Brady. What's up, Future? Perez Souza fight goes to decision is my bet today. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. Perez is very durable. Both guys are very durable, but they're also going to probably swing dicks a little bit, which it's going to be a sweat. Yeah, just a little parlay for fun, just to have some action on the fights. I think I like all 3 legs, and we'll see what happens. Souza is not winning. I'm picking him to win, but I was really impressed with Christian Perez. All the homies love Barbosa. I like Barbosa quite a bit. I won the Dana White's Contender Series Tapology contest last year. I won a $25 UFC Store gift card. There you go. That's impressive, man. So far, so good on the picks for me this year. I'm 9-1 thus far. Have picked 2 underdogs, and looking to maybe go 14-1 after tonight. Maybe go 5-0 tonight. But I don't know. This card is tricky because there's a lot of favorites. Obviously, I think the favorites should roll, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't scared about Dante Johnson, who's he's like 5. He says he's 6 foot. He's not 6 foot. He's like 5'10". He weighed in at 207, and this is a heavyweight fight. I'm a little bit worried about Dante Johnson, but I think he should knock out Abbey. And then I'm also a little bit worried about Souza, not because I don't think Souza is a very talented fighter. It's because I think Christian Perez is a very talented fighter as well. So then the first 2 fights of the card, those are kind of the favorites I'm a little bit worried about. But after that, I love Barbosa. Yakayev obviously should get the job done, and then even Ryan Gondra. So very confident in those last 3 favorites. What is your take on Big Daddy Flacco leading the Browns? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess it's fine for now, but I don't have too many high hopes for the Browns as I shouldn't. I shouldn't have high hopes for the Browns. Please help. What do you need help with? What do you need help with? What's up, Kurt? Yeah, we're gonna get violence tonight. Brady, where is the Howler head? I've never had Howler head. Is it good? Is it good? I like Abby. Could be worth a sprinkle. I mean, Abby KO 1-2 could be worth a sprinkle, but he's so chinny. Is there any chance the main event goes over 2.5? I don't love it. I don't think it does, but I don't have any action on that main event. 0 cardio, 0 striking defense, 0 chin, but it's heavyweight, and they both have power. Oh, that sounds good. Howler head and lemonade sounds very good. I'll have to try that. Oh, Fluffy's on Abby. Fluffy's on Abby. Jonathan decision plus 1,800. Jeez. Yeah, it did. Is it still getting piped? Yeah, it was plus 400 at one point. Yeah, see, plus 400 at one point. All right, guys. So we'll go ahead and I guess break down the first fight. So Dante Johnson, Darian Abbey. Dante Johnson opened at minus 275. He went all the way down to minus 550. He's currently at minus 235. Darian Abbey opened up plus 215, went all the way up to plus 400. He's currently at plus 195. And this is one that I would just caution people. Maybe not. You guys already probably got your parlays in, but I mean, Johnson, I think he should win this fight. But like I said, this guy, he says he's 6 foot. He's clearly lying. He's nowhere near 6 foot. He's probably like 5'9", 5'10". So right off the bat, I don't love that. He weighed in at 207 for a heavyweight fight. I don't love that. He's not a heavyweight. He is a light heavy. He's probably even a middleweight, Dante Johnson. So very undersized, but he has very fast hands. He's very quick, and he hits like a heavyweight. That is one thing he does. He has heavyweight power, and he's going against Darian Abbey, who is more experienced. He's fought the better guys, but he just can't take a punch. His chin's up in the air, and I think it's probably a Johnson KO 1 here, but Johnson has been knocked out as an amateur. It was against another big guy, and it was a head kick. And I'm not that confident in Dante Johnson here, but I'm going to pick him to win by first round KO. I put the fight ends by knockout in a chalky ass parlay for funsies. So I need a knockout here, which I should get. I mean, I'd be surprised if another guy got knocked out. And I don't expect this fight to last too long. The under's getting completely smashed. The under is now minus 275, which, yeah, the totals are ridiculous tonight. I mean, they're all over it and more. But yeah, I expect it to go under. I expect somebody to get served, and somebody to get served very brutally. If you're looking to take a contrarian route, Abbey KO 1-2, they're big numbers. If you want to sweat the over 1.5, it's a big number. But yeah, Johnson KO 1 for me, guys. I got you, Forrest. Let's do a poll here. Let's see here who you guys got. Dante Johnson. I mean, this fight's going to be hilarious, dude. I'm not high on either one of these guys, to be honest. But okay, the poll's up. But I think it's going to be a fun fight. I think somebody's getting served in pretty brutal fashion here. Johnson KO 2. Barry McCockner sprinkled Abbey. Brady, how much do you think that your comment didn't come up, Dixon? Let's see here. Johnson has solid energy. I'm liking him more. What's up, Ginu? People don't watch tape and it makes me laugh. Hey, people don't have time to watch, especially on Contender Series. It is a lot of work. I was up watching the Shanghai fights, and in between the fights, I was taping Contender Series at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I'm watching Darian Abbey at 5 o'clock in the morning get knocked out. Like, what am I doing? Abby's so slow. Yeah. Dante's just density maxing. Density max. I've never heard that term. Is that an actual term? Got bet down because of the size. Look at who Dana wants in the UFC and go from there. Oh, I don't know about either one of these guys having much success in the UFC. At least with Johnson, he's got to go back down to light heavyweight, maybe even middleweight Johnson. And I think he talked about that in an interview. How he wants to kind of go back down to light heavyweight, which is, I mean, this guy shouldn't be fighting at heavyweight. So Darian Abbey's coming out right now, and he's like soaked in sweat. Must be hot in the Apex. Must be a hot day in Las Vegas, Nevada. Just drenched in sweat. Will you be singing tonight for your fans? Last night when you sang, we had 4 finishes in a row, and we went 5. If I go 5 for 5 again, sure, why not? Why not? The fights did not start yet, but we're gonna get this set up here. They're walking out now. You serve in the public rating, we respect it. Appreciate that. I like to serve the public, you know. Dante round 1 plus 105 for me here. That's what I'm picking. Might go Dante round 1. So's a decision plus 580. Let's see. There he is. Darian Abbey. It's a greasy one, guys. It's a greasy one. It's a greasy one. I need the fight to end by knockout. Abby's huge, man. 6'6". Abby's a big dude. There's Dante Johnson coming out. Confident. Ready to go. We got Mikey with the dono. Appreciate you, Mikey. With the $4.99 saying serving hog. More like, what is that even supposed to mean? What is that even supposed to mean? But appreciate you, Mikey. It means a lot. And one thing I'll say about Dante Johnson is he looks in pretty good shape. You know, I was watching some of his other fights where he would fight at heavyweight. Didn't look to be in, you know, some of the best shape, but he looks to be in shape for this fight. And rightfully so. He's weighed in at 207 for a heavyweight fight. 207 for a heavyweight fight. Not too often you see that. We got Fort Cod Minecraft with the $1.99. Appreciate you, Fort Cod. Appreciate you saying what's up. About to watch some fights, man. Looking forward to it. Appreciate the dono. And let's enjoy some fights. Let's enjoy some violence. Let's enjoy it. All right, guys. We're about to kick it off here. Let's see. Let's look at the poll. The poll's kind of split here. Dante Johnson. 60% of you have Dante Johnson. 40% of you have Darian Abbey. So kind of split. A lot of people taking the dog. We'll see. I mean, this is the one favorite on the card that worries the crap out of me is Dante Johnson. Because, again, he is not a heavyweight. Oh, he weighed in at 209. Okay. And even Abbey weighed in at 226 and a half. You know, both these guys should probably be fighting it down a weight class, right? All right, here we go. First fight of the card. Let's get it. Here we go. Let's go. Abby's starting fast. Abby's coming forward. Dante Johnson looks like a weight class or two smaller than him here. Johnson using that. No, low blow. Low blow. Bad low blow. Ouch. Low blow. Low blow. Pause in action. Abby's shin's in the air. He landed a nice jab there. He landed a very nice jab, did Abbey. Then he got kicked right in the balls. Oh. Kicked right in the balls. And we're about to begin. Here we go. Abby's kind of on that pressure coming forward. I think somebody's probably going to get knocked out. Nice right hand from Abby. Man, I mean, these guys just look a couple weight classes. Big little left hand from Johnson, clinching up a little bit, breaks away. Abby's kind of doing the pressuring here. Johnson trying to use that movement a little bit. Big leg kick for Johnson. Oh, uppercut from Abby. Johnson returns, and a left hand for Abby just misses, it looked like. Oh, big right hand from Johnson, and a left. Oh, just missed his chin. Johnson's landing now. Johnson hurt him. Johnson hurt him bad. Johnson hurt him. He's swarming. He's covering up. Stop the fight, Mark Smith. Stop the fight. Dante Johnson, first round knockout. Dante Johnson, first round knockout. Just like we drew it up. Abby is chinny. Abby gets knocked out by a hot shower. I mean, I'm surprised Abby didn't get knocked out when they're putting Vaseline on him. I mean, this guy's so chinny. Abby might be the chinniest guy I think I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm surprised Abby didn't get knocked out when they touched gloves at the beginning of the fight. I mean, this guy's just so chinny. Just land on him once, he's going to sleep. And that's exactly what happened. Left hand landed on Abby, and that was the fight. Covers up. Johnson swarms in. Lets off on a big combination. Uppercut. Johnson knocks him out in the first round. Didn't take too long at all. Johnson could be something, guy. I mean, maybe not at heavyweight, obviously, but maybe at light heavyweight could be something. There's a contract. The first contract of the night. Dana looked impressed. I mean, I'm surprised Abby even made it to the fight. I'm surprised he didn't get knocked out by the turbulence on the flight. I mean, that turbulence, it can get kind of crazy. I've experienced plenty of turbulence, and it can rock you. It can wobble you. That turbulence is no joke. I'm surprised Abby was able to withstand that, but he was not able to withstand the fist of Dante Johnson. There you go. Johnson throws. He does throw. He has a lot of power for a nine guy. This guy's 5'9", 5'8". He has a lot of power. He's good, man. TKO. Let's go. Yeah, I cashed the first leg of my chalky ass parlay with the fight ends by knockout. Oh. Fight back. Move, fighter. Move. It was nasty. Yeah. Plus 105. It looked easy. I mean, the under 1.5 probably had some value there. I mean, you could tell within the first minute somebody was going to get knocked out. I'm glad I donated to you instead of track. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Easy prediction. Abby's soft, and he just doesn't have a chin. You can't not have a chin at heavyweight, right? I'll get Fluffy. You'll get him next one. If Herzog was reffing, we'd still be going. We'd be going into round 2 if Herzog was reffing. If Herzog was reffing, we'd still be going. Yeah, man. He throws with power. He throws with bad intention. You can't talk intentions. Piping 101. Yeah. Yeah, he got piped, man. He got piped. All right. So, yeah. Dante Johnson gets it done. And he gets it done early on. You think they'll bring him back? I don't know. I don't know about Abby. I mean, he's good to. I mean, if they want to build somebody up, you bring him in, right? If they want to get somebody a knockout, bring him in. But you just can't take a punch. And he's been knocked out now 4 times in MMA, and then he's also been knocked out a few times in kickboxing as well. So Abby's taking a lot of damage. Absolutely taking a lot of damage. All right. Let's see here. Let's refresh these. And I don't know what's up with fight odds tonight. Fight odds don't have any of the props. And it makes no sense, but Let's see. Okay, we got Manuel Souza minus 260, Christian Perez plus 220. So, like I said earlier, the two favorites that kind of worry me is Dante Johnson, which I shouldn't have been worried, but it's a heavyweight fight, and then Manuel Souza, and then I think the last three should roll. So I'm going to go Souza here. I'm actually going to take him to win this fight by decision just because of the toughness of Perez. But it's going to be one hell of a fight. Both these guys are very good everywhere. Manuel Souza has a ton of power in his hands, and we've heard it all week. I mean, this guy knocked out Mauricio Hufi, right? And that has aged incredibly. But Christian Perez is absolutely no joke, that's for sure. So I'll do another poll here for this one. Who you guys got? Manuel Souza or Christian Perez? Christian Perez. All right, let me know who you guys got in the poll. But yeah, I stayed away from this one. I didn't even throw this into my chalky ass parlay. I left it out of the chalky ass parlay because I kind of liked the over, but at the same time, and it got smashed. Betting overs on the Contender Series is terrifying because guys can just throw caution out the window and start swinging dicks, right? But I do think Perez is tough enough to potentially last 7.5 minutes. But yeah, I have no action on this fight. I'm going to sit back and watch this one. I think this is the best fight of the card. I think it's the most high-level fight on the card. I think both these fighters are UFC ready right now. And it's honestly a crime. It's a crime that this fight is not the main event. This fight is not the main event. The first fight is over with. This fight, the Perez-Souza fight has not happened yet. It's National Dog Day. Okay. National Dog Day. Would be a shame if no dogs came through on National Dog Day. Next fight is the hardest to predict. I would agree. I would tend to agree. Half unit on Perez taking a shot on the dog. Yeah, he's a really good fighter, but he's also going against Manuel Perez. Miller Gondor under 1.5 is minus 140 still, I believe. Should be minus 260, really. Yeah, I think all these fights. I think the Gondor fight goes under 1.5. I think the Barbosa fight goes under 1.5. I think the Yakovlev fight probably goes under 1.5. The only fight I don't think goes under 1.5 would be this next fight. This is the only fight I would kind of see getting extended. Is this Souza Perez fight? Just because both guys are super tough. Souza in the over 5.5 minutes is solid. Yeah, it could be a decent way to get that money line down. Souza by decision, bet on the over. Yeah, I don't hate a bet on the over, but the over has gotten hit as well. It was minus 185. So that over has certainly taken a little bit of steam. This next one goes over one round. I'd say so. But Souza does hit very hard. Any thoughts on Gondor by sub plus 400? I don't hate it as like a little sprinkle. I'm picking knockout, but I think Gondor can kind of do whatever he wants in that fight. Perez is actually such a good dog. This is a tough one. He's a very good fighter, and that is what makes it tough. I do think this line's wide. And I think the reason the line is wide is because we see that, Souza has that big name on his record, Mauricio Hufi, and that win's no joke. Although it was back in 2019, 2020, still a great win to have. So this Souza guy is a better Nicholas Mota. I would tend to believe so. I would tend to believe so, even though Nicholas Mota has been looking a lot better recently. There are some crazy Dana White's Contender Series live opportunities. Hope they keep coming. Yeah, I'm going to be taking a look at these live lines. Going to try my best to. It's hard to commentate and do the live line thing, but yeah, we'll see. We got Blessed in the building. What is up, Blessed? Good to see you. Taking a shot on the fight ends round 2, plus 330. Yeah, I got nothing here, but I'm taking Souza. Taking Souza to get it done. If I can get this pick right, I think I might go 5-0 again tonight. This is the one that would worry me a little bit because Perez Perez is really good. What's your favorite fight in the card, Brady? Mine is Souza versus Martinez. On this card, it's Souza Perez for me. Second favorite fight would be Barbosa Wilson. I think we got some good fights tonight. Really good fights tonight. If you're a fan of finishes and violence, you're going to be a fan of this card. On this one, I don't really think there's a safe bet on this one, to be honest. I'd say the over 1.5, but overs and contender series are frightening. So I don't know if there's a safe bet on this fight. On the next three, there are some, but this one, I don't know if there's anything that's safe. Got 101 soldiers in the chat. You only 38 likes. Pipe up the like button. Yeah, if you guys could, pipe up the like button for me. We have 116 on YouTube. We got 300 on X. If you guys are watching on X, don't be afraid to hit the retweet. Why not? Why not? Hit the retweet for me. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate that. I'm stoked for UFC Paris. It's such a good card from a fan and betting perspective. Yeah, I'm hoping these fights kind of end quickly tonight so I can start taping a lot of these Paris fights. There's 13 of them, and there's a couple fighters that are making their debut that I'm going to have to look into a little bit extra. So I'm hoping this this card kind of flies by so I can start getting into UFC Paris. My chalk parlay comes in at plus 146. Yeah, I did a 3-leg chalked parlay. Came out to like plus 106. First leg hit with the Johnson Abbey ends KO. All right, out comes Manuel Souza. Looks to be in pretty good shape, ready to go. He's a tank, man. He has finished 10 of his 12 wins, 7 by knockout, 3 by submission. Knocked out Mauricio Hoofi in 2017. Yeah, this guy's good, man. Souza's a very good fighter. We got Jai Herbert's left leg. Retweeting the stream. Appreciate you, Jai Herbert's left leg. Appreciate you. All right. Okay, out comes Perez here. Looking ready to go. He's looking ready to go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Best fight of the night, in my opinion. My favorite fight of the card. This fight right here. This is the main event for me. This is the main event. Right here. Safer bet is maybe a Souza money line. Maybe. I do think Perez can make this competitive at times, though. We'll see. Who will win, Darian Abbey or Dante Johnson? Give me Dante Johnson to get the job. I'll take him to win by first round knockout. I'll take him to win by first round KO. I think he knocks out Darian Abbey. Parlay the Souza finish only with fight ends by KO in the Barbosa. I like that parlay. That's like a chalky little parlay. I like it. I like both legs. Maybe a Souza live bet after one. Okay. Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out. Looks like Gianni is on Christian Perez. Gianni is on the dog. Gianni is on the dog. So we'll see. I think this is a good enough fight. Can turn into 6 You never know. I think we've seen that before, right? 6 contracts. I think we saw it once. I wonder if there was a card where Jose Medina got the contract off of a loss. All right, guys. Here we go. I'm a little nervous. This fight's going to be good. Mike Beltran reffing the fight. Fight's about to kick off. Manuel Souza, Christian Perez. Best fight of the card. Here we go. What you'll notice is no glove touch, by the way. No glove touch. Perez, a little bit of a height advantage, but, I mean, this guy, Souza's built like a fridge. This guy's big. A little leg kick there from Souza. Yeah, Souza is built like a mini fridge. I mean, this guy. Big right hand from Souza and a left, but a nice knee from Perez. Perez gets the takedown. Perez is on top. And Perez is instantly into side control. The big dog. Christian Perez is on top, inside control. Souza is on his back within the first 30 seconds of the fight. Souza just Perez ragdolled him and just took him down. And Souza looking to reverse here. Not quite. Looking for a Kimura. Trying to just reverse position here. Still ends up on bottom. Perez maintains position. Perez still maintaining position, but Souza definitely being tricky off his back. Trying to reverse. And stays on bottom. Perez locking down position here. Perez in half guard. Good top control by Perez. And Souza is using a lot of explosive movements to try to get up, and he does get up, but he gives his back, and Perez is on the back. Both hooks in. And Perez is on the back here looking for that rear naked choke. Souza may have made a mistake trying to explode up, gave his back instantly. And Souza's in a very bad spot here early in round one. Still 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Perez is on the back. We'll see if Souza can weather this storm here. And we'll see if Perez can keep it up. I mean, this is a hectic pace for both guys thus far. Perez still on the back, looking to land some elbows from bottom and a nice punch, looking to soften him up a little bit. Perez is in control thus far. Great control here from Perez. Perez is now on top, looking to try to flatten him out here, potentially. Landing some solid ground and pound. He's trying to, and he's back to the back and landing punches from bottom. And Souza's trying to land punches as well, but I mean, this is not good for Manuel Souza. This is all Christian Perez thus far. And it looked like Souza almost got up, but instead he's going to end up mounted, potentially. Almost in back to half guard for Perez. All Perez thus far. About 2 minutes to go. Perez is dominating on top. Can he keep it up, though? Can he keep it up? Yeah, Souza is trying to his best to reverse multiple times, but he's used a lot of energy trying to use those explosive movements, trying to get back up, and it has not worked. It's not worked. Perez still in half guard here, just getting position, getting some control. Landing some ground and pound here, and Souza is kind of stuck on his back here. Kind of stuck on his back a little bit. And we'll see. I mean, you know, Dana hates this, right? But at least like Perez, like he's being active with the ground and pound, and now he's mounted. Perez just about mounts him here. It's close. It's close. About 45 seconds to go. And back in half guard. Some good ground and pound here from Perez. And Souza will ultimately be down around here. I mean, 4 minutes of control time for Perez is crazy. 4 minutes of control time for Perez. About 20 seconds to go. And yeah, so Perez just threw him down. 20 seconds in, got on top, and that was the round, guys. I mean, this just all Perez here. 10-9. Even the crooked judges couldn't screw that round up. So yeah, 10-9. 10-9. Christian Perez as a pretty big underdog. Let's see what Perez is on the live line here. Perez looks good, man. Perez looks good. Perez is now minus 188. Minus 188. Or minus 238 on DK as Perez. Souza plus 180. Like 230, 238. Yeah, I stayed away from this one in the main event. I was looking at the over 1.5, though I didn't pull the trigger, but the over is looking pretty good thus far. Minute Ignacio. He is juiced to the gills, but he's got to get up. Let's see if Souza can potentially turn this around. Let's see if he can potentially turn it around. And you're right, you did call it, but we still got 2 rounds. Here we go, round 2. Round 2. Souza cannot end up on his back again, and a little Imanari roll from Perez. Wow, interesting. Interesting. Looking for a leg here is Perez. And that is embarrassing if you're Souza. Oh, Souza gets back up. Perez looking for a potential guillotine here. And they are clenched up against the cage. And Souza needs to disengage. And Souza lands a nice knee, another knee to the body. Left hand and a right for Souza. And Perez is kind of, I don't want to say panic wrestling, but Perez is looking to get the fight down. He doesn't want anything to do with the striking right now. Little Kimura. Oh, looking for an armbar here is Souza. There's no way he's getting this, though. Looking for an armbar. He should be just using it to try to get better position. But yeah, he ends up on bottom. Big mistake there by Souza. Wouldn't be really messing around with that. But instead, he ends up on bottom, and he's grappling. He's grappling with Perez, and that's what he really shouldn't be doing is grappling with Perez. He looked pretty good on the feet when he was on the feet, but he's kind of playing Perez's game. Perez wants to make this a grappling match, and Souza is obliging. So probably going to be another lost round here from Souza unless he's able to get back up. Unless Perez potentially finishes the fight, because now he's got the neck. Souza goes to his back. And we've got Perez in full mount here. 3:30 to go. Perez is in full mount. And Perez is just dominating him. Souza needs to find a way to get back up to his feet. And it looks like Perez is just landing some elbows here. I mean, Souza needed to do everything in his power to not end up on the ground with this guy. But instead, he decided to grapple with him, and now he's on his back, and now he's stuck here. Perez still on his back here, about 3 minutes in. Perez landed some good ground and pound. The over's looking decent. Yep, this is all Perez. All Perez. Still in full mount. The over is going to hit. Something I didn't mind for this fight, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. Yep. Perez in total control. I mean, and this is impressive. I mean, is it exciting to watch? No. Is it impressive? Absolutely. I mean, this is great for Perez. Going out there, and I mean, it's been one-way traffic. Kind of reminds me of the Pat Sabatini, Joe Anderson Brito fight, where Sabatini just took him down and just dominated him for 15 minutes. And it looks like we're going to get, another round of this. I mean, unless Souza can get back up, but he's looking for an arm. He's looking for that Kimura. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to. Just get up, man. Just get up. And he's finally up. Perez is on the neck, and they're at space. Let's see if Perez has the cardio to keep going, because that's a lot of energy from both guys, but Perez especially, wrestling as much as a big right hand from Souza and a big left hand from Souza. Souza's feeling himself a little bit now, but he can't afford to get taken down. Oh, and a big right hand from Perez and a knee from Perez. Perez looks very tired, but his striking looked very good there, but he can't get taken down. Perez goes for another takedown. It's going to be up to Souza to stuff it here. Elbow to the side of the head for Souza. Souza needs to stuff this takedown. He needs to stuff the takedown. Perez is using a lot of energy here trying to get this takedown. Perez is clearly tired. And they're back at range. Knee from Souza. In a left hand, a big left hand from Souza. And another left hand. Perez is swinging back. They exchange in the pocket. Souza's swinging with his dick. They're swinging dicks and a leg kick from Souza. Perez might be hurt. Body shot. Big body shot from Souza. And Perez takes him down. Souza was teeing off on Perez for a second there. Like, if this fight stays on the feet, I mean, Souza was teeing off to the body, to the head. Perez got Perez covering up, and then Perez takes him down. Perez is exhausted. Both guys are, though. But you can see, like, on the feet, Souza's very talented. He just can't stay off his back. Round 3 is going to be interesting, guys. And looking for an arm here again. I mean, it's not going to work, Souza. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Yeah, Perez is tired, but he's also probably up 2 rounds. Who did more damage in that round? Souza. But Perez did get a ton of control time. Perez is exhausted. Yeah, I liked it. I didn't get to it. I liked it. It was a good leg. It was a good leg and a potential parlay. Yeah, that's what I was kind of maybe thinking. Maybe. Because who did more damage in that round? I mean, Souza. Souza had him covering up, hit him to the body, the head. But Perez did have a, Perez got into mount. Perez was in mount for a while. I would still give it to Souza or to Perez personally, but Souza did some really good work. Yeah, maybe it could be a 1-1. Souza did some very good work on the feet. Saying 2-0. I have it 2-0 personally. Appreciate you, Barry. Yeah, it looked like he was about to get potentially finished. So we'll see. Round 3. Round 3. Here we go. Perez is exhausted. Souza needs to stuff the takedown here. Body shot from Souza. And Souza can't get overly aggressive. He can't end up on his back. He can't do it. You can't end up on your back. Big left hand from Souza. Perez backed up to the cage. Every time Souza throws, he lands. And a big left hand from Souza. Looks to have maybe wobbled Perez a little bit. I mean, Souza's landing hard, guys. He is landing extremely hard on the face of Perez. Every time he's throwing, he is landing and he is connecting. But he cannot end up on his back. And a big right hand from Souza. And another big right hand. How did Perez eat that? Perez is backing up in an uppercut from Souza. Perez shoots in. Perez might be hurt. Oh, what are you doing, Souza? Stop the takedown. Perez pulls guard. Souza's on top. Souza needs to get up. Let him up, Perez. Let him up, Souza. Let him up. Say stand up. Say stand up, bitch. Stand up. Here we go. Souza is landing big bombs on Perez. Perez is exhausted. We're talking death gas. And a big left hand from Souza. Oh my gosh. And another big left hand. What is Perez's chin made of? Souza's pressuring forward. Souza is now in control. Perez shoots in a sloppy takedown, ends up on his back. Souza needs to let him up. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Perez looks absolutely exhausted. But Souza needs a finish. Yeah, I know he's tough, man. He's tough. This is absolutely insane. Yeah, Souza does have good cardio. Oh my gosh. This is insane. There we go. My stream froze. No. My stream froze. Come on. What happened? Man. Somebody update me in the chat what's going on. Of course my stream would freeze right when it got good. Did I miss it? You got to be kidding me. Who won by TKO? Souza KO? Souza with the comeback? Dang. Souza with the comeback. What the frick, man? Got too tired to stand up. I'm going to go back and watch this. 4, 5, 2, 2, 5, 0, 2. There we go. That was a good fight. I got to go back and watch this, man. Good live bet. All right, I'm going to got my stream working now. That was get some help, ESPN. Get some help, ESPN. That's terrible. Okay, I'm watching now. Whew. All right. Yeah, man. I mean, Perez was just death gas, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, you heard him with that left. Jeez. Man. Gee, yeah, because it was looking like the bet of the year. It was looking like the bet of the year. That's crazy. Wow. Jeez. Man, that's crazy. What a comeback. What a comeback. Holy crap. What a comeback. I mean, he was almost down 2 rounds. I mean, this guy Souza hit so hard. I mean, that's crazy. This guy hit so hard. I don't mind that, dude. That's crazy. What a comeback. Wow. Jeez. Oh my gosh. What? That's crazy. Wow. What a comeback from Manuel Souza. Jeez, man, did Perez look good for 10 minutes. Jeez. Wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. He is going to be a problem. I mean, did you guys see his strike? Anytime the fight was on the feet, you could tell this guy's such a high-level striker. It's ridiculous. I mean, if Perez wasn't so tough, Perez would have been knocked out a lot sooner with some of the shots that he was landing on him. But Perez is that tough that he was able to last that long. I mean, Perez ate some bombs, dude. Perez ate some bombs. It is good. Oh, he broke a nose and a rib. It wouldn't. It looks like it. It looked like he did. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, I think he gets a yeah, for me it's 2 fights, 2 contracts. And as far as Perez, I say let Perez take some time off because he took a ton of damage. Take some time off. Go back to the drawing board and let's bring back Perez next season, right? Let's bring him back next season, or let's give him like a short notice opportunity, down the road. Because Perez did show some incredible things. Perez looked very good for the first 10 minutes. But man, did Souza show heart? Did he show toughness? Did he show power? I mean, that was ridiculous. Round 3, Perez beats round 1 Miller. I would tend to agree. Man, what a fight. What a fight. That was insane. We'll see Perez again. It was a great game plan. It was a great game plan. I mean, you don't want to go out there and stand and bang with Manuel Souza. You just don't want to do it. So he came in there with a great game plan, and he looked good, but he just couldn't gas out. All right, next fight, yes. So 2-0 on the picks thus far. Last fight was sweaty. It was not looking good. But this fight, it's no surprise. I'll go with the minus 1,400. Jeez. Abdulrahman Yakayev. So I threw that the fight won't start round 3 in a parlay. I was going to actually put Yakayev, the round 1-2 combo in a parlay. But the fight won't start round 3 was a better price, which made no sense. So I took the fight won't start round 3. Gives Yakayev 10 minutes to go out there, take down Lorenz, and sub him. Another thing I was looking at, and I had circled, I taped these fights nice and early this week, and I was hoping to maybe catch the book slipping. And a prop that I was potentially looking for was Yakayev by sub. But then they get it out, and it's like minus 110. It's like, really? Minus 110 on a sub prop? Really? But yeah, that's my pick, Yakayev by sub. But he could just as easily TKO him. He could knock him out. So I wouldn't mess around with the KO or the sub. But I think Yakayev should finish this fight, should finish it within a round and a half, 2 rounds. And that's what I have in the parlay. The fight doesn't go as minus 1,000, minus 1,200 for that fight doesn't go, which is wild. But yeah, so that's what I'm at. I just have a chalky fight won't start round 3. Also don't mind the under 1.5. Yakayev looks pretty dang good, and Lorenz, I don't think he has the best chin. I don't think he has the best grappling. I think there's a massive disparity in terms of the grappling here. And if you're Yakayev, you need to probably get the fight down to the ground and do some work and get him out of there early. I think that's the clear path. I think he knows that. I think there's a big, giant advantage on the ground for Yakayev in this one. So that's what I'm going with, Yakayev to get the job done. First round sub. Yakayev and Barbosa round 1 parlay. You mean both to win in round 1? Yeah, I mean, I don't like the odds on some of the worst round 1 props you'll see, but at the same time, that's probably what happens, right? Does the other guy not stand a chance? According to the odds, no. But if Yakayev goes out there and swings dicks, Lorenz could potentially, have some success there. I mean, Lorenz does have power. But if Yakayev fights smart and gets the fight to the ground, I mean, it should be just a walk in the park. Is Contender Series every Tuesday? Yes, for the next 7 weeks. We have 10 weeks of Contender Series. We're on week 3, so we got 7 more weeks. Brady the man, I parlayed Souza round 3 with Wilson round 3. Jeez. Those are probably paying incredibly. Yakayev under 1.5, minus 225 parlay piece. You heard the man. I don't hate it. Yes, Fluffy likes the Yakayev and the under 1.5, minus 225. And I would tend to agree. Why did you change from round 2 sub to round 1? I mean, round 1, round 2. I mean, it's all the same, right? It could be in round 1. It could be in round 2. It's sub. You think this next fight can go over 1.5? I hope not. I hope it doesn't. I mean, it could, but I mean, it really shouldn't. I mean, if you're a minus 1,400 favorite, you shouldn't be letting it go over 1.5. I'm on Lorenz KO 1 plus 2,200. I mean, that's probably how he wins, right? And then either fighter round 1 minus 150. Yep, I think that either fighter wins round 1's not bad. That means it's probably going to decision. I hope not. I hope not. I think we're getting a lot of finishes tonight. We already have 2 finishes. That the last fight looked like it was on its way to going to decision until the 3rd round, where Perez just death gassed. I thought that would be the one fight that if there was a decision, I think that would be the one fight. Brady, what are you going to sing if you go 5 for 5? I don't know, dude. I don't really have much in the arsenal in terms of songs. I'll have to think about it. Jeez, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. This week is I've never seen a chalkier week than week 3, season 9 of Dana White's Contender. I mean, this week is just the chalkiest week I've ever seen in my life. The chalkiest week ever. I mean, this week is ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. I mean, the fight doesn't go to decision minus 1,000. Like, really? Same thing in the Barbosa fight. Fight doesn't go to decision minus 1,000. Like, come on. Come on. Like, they're making it tough. They're making it tough this week for sure. Just going to take Lorenz in the first round and move on. Shit's too chalky. Yeah, man, it's chalky, dude. I mean, you could parlay the under in a parlay, but even then, you're laying a lot of chalk on it. I mean, it's a chalky week. Lorenz is not making it to decision. He's not a good nail, and he's getting out-grappled here. Yeah, I think he should get out-grappled. Yeah. Just parlay the under on the 2 next fights and the over on the main event. Wins 100, wins 400. Wish me luck. Best of luck. Best of luck. I like the under in this fight, and I like the under in the Barbosa fight as well. Brady, what's your view on all these fighters who claim they grew up poor in all this, but have been in BJJ for 10 years? BJJ courses are at least $300 a month. If you are poor, you can't afford that. I mean, it all depends on like different countries, right? Like in the U.S., yeah, you're looking at a decent amount of money, but you never know. Like in other countries and other areas, it could be a lot cheaper, right? Alrighty, yeah, this fight should be fun. This next fight should be fun. All right, let me do a poll here. And if anybody has Lorenz, I mean, let me know. I mean, he's a big dog. A couple people took a shot on his round 1 prop. He's a big dog. I'm not typing out this dude's full name. I mean, come on. I mean, we would be here all day if I typed out his full name. Yakayev or Lorenz? Yakayev or Lorenz? Okay. How many of you guys got? Jeez. Oh, some money came in on Lorenz. Yakayev's now minus 900. He went all the way down to minus 2,000, believe it or not. Jeez. Went all the way down to minus 2,000. Yakayev did. I'd say a knockout. I say if Lorenz is winning, it's by knockout. He does have power. He does have power. So if Yakayev wants to go out there and swing dicks and measure dicks, that would be Lorenz's path. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. $7% on Tapology, eh? Jeez. Minus 1,600. It's wild, man. I mean, they're pricing like the Lorenz is not some complete bum, but I mean, Yakayev has a very clear path to victory. Very clear path to victory. We'll see. I mean, if Lorenz wins this fight, he's going to be one of the biggest dogs of the of Contender Series ever. Big dog. All right, there is Alec Lorenz. Looking ready to go. He's got a tough test. Oh, they have the highest max power measured in watts. Alec Lorenz has a lot of power, they're saying. Huh. I guess they test their power or something? That's interesting. And Alec Lorenz has a lot of power, which, yeah, I mean, I could have told you that. He definitely has a lot of power. It's a lot of watts. I mean, I'm not familiar with watts and stuff, but you can watch him fight and you can see that he does have some pop in his hands. Absolutely. Lorenz sub's got to be a crazy. I know he did win by some, but I don't think his grappling is that great, to be honest. Makes a lot of mistakes on the mat. Be like Alec Lorenz. Dude, we'll see. I don't care who wins as long as they win within the first 10 minutes. I'll be happy. But Yakovlev should get this done. If you're Yakovlev, you get the fight to the ground and you finish the fight by sub. Lorenz sucks. I don't think he sucks. But Lorenz looks huge. They're both pretty big guys. All right. Yakovlev is looking good. He's looking ready. Big fight here for Yakovlev. Big fight, big favorite. Yeah, that would be a meme, dude. He's gonna try for it. We'll see. I would never, and I wouldn't either. You shouldn't be parlaying minus 1,000 favorites. It's just not. There's no point in doing that, right? You can't parlay a minus 1,000 favorite. You can't do it. All right. 91% of you have Yakovlev. 91% of you. 91% of you guys. And by the way, guys, if you have not liked the stream, please do me a favor, like the stream. I do appreciate it. If you guys are watching on X, don't be afraid to hit the retweet. We'd appreciate that as well. Third fight. Let's see if we can get three finishes. We'll see if we can get 3 contracts. We'll see. They touch gloves. The fight is underway. And someone was saying Lorenz looks big. I mean, this Yakovlev looks big. I mean, dang. Lorenz is coming forward, though. Lands a kick to the body, does Lorenz. Kick to the body, returns for Yakovlev. Yakovlev ends up on his back, stands right back up. And Yakovlev with a leg kick. And Yakovlev with a big right hand, another right hand, and a knee to the body, and a right hand again. Yakovlev sits him down. Yakovlev's on top, landing ground and pound. Mark Smith is watching closely. Mark Smith's going to stop the fight, and he stops the fight 29 seconds. Yakovlev went in there and kicked his ass. He went in there and just kicked his ass. He just whooped his ass. He took him. He bent him over his knee, and he started spanking his ass. Spank, 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 spanked his ass. That was an ass whooping. That was a piping. That was a brutal. He piped him on site. He said, "It's on site, bitch." He said, "It's on site, bitch." And he piped him. He piped him good. He piped him hard. 30-second pipe. Alec Lorenz, you should be ashamed of yourself for that. But, yeah. Hit both legs thus far in my greasy parlay. My greasy, chalky parlay. That was kind of sweat. Both legs were kind of sweat-free. No wonder they were so chalky. No wonder these legs were so chalky. Jeez. And that's what I was worried about with the sub prop. Because, like I said, he could have easily just knocked him out. And that's exactly what happened. He didn't need to sub him. That was a piping, man. That was a piping. That was on site, dude. I mean, gee, I kind of wanted to see more of the fight. I love finishes. I love violence, but geez, 30 seconds is all we get. Shame on you, Alec Lorenz. I wanted to see a little bit more. I wanted to enjoy the fight, do some commentary. But Alec Lorenz couldn't hang. He couldn't hang. 30 seconds for Alec Lorenz. So, yeah, I mean, the under 1.5 was free. The round 1 prop for Yakovlev looked free. I mean, that was just easy. I mean, he looked every bit of minus 1,000. He looked every bit of minus 1,000. It's over. It was over quick. It was over in 30 seconds. I got the under sharp. Souza is a fade for me now on. I don't know if I'd fade this guy. Maybe against grapplers, but I would not be fading Souza against strikers. That's for sure. You got piped on sight. KO1 plus 275. Yeah. So what they were doing is they were making you pick between the sub or the knockout. Like the sub was anywhere from minus 110 to plus 110. And then the knockout prop was anywhere from, plus 120 to plus 140. Right? They're making you kind of pick between one or the other. Oh, it was a spanking. Just a brutal spanking. You can't play a submission prop at minus 150. You just can't do it. Because this guy has power, and Lorenz has been knocked out before. Yeah, same. Lorenz get some help. Get some help. Just got the fight's over. Quick. It's quick. Just quit. Yeah. Yakev landed a big shot and he turtled up, and that was that. Exactly. I mean, we need to see that more often. If you're a minus 1,000 favorite, you need to go out there and do that. Like Iza over the weekend. Iza over the weekend, right? Minus 1,000. Went in there and knocked out poor Weston Wilson in 60 seconds or less. We need more of that. I know I did call for a fast card, so it is what it is. I do need to look into the fights for next weekend. So yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, come on, Fluffy. Come on. You're at No, I'm not. I think I'm in control. I think I'm in control. Yeah, I wouldn't fade Souza personally. Was that the fastest finish in DWCS? Was it? I don't know. That was about what, 29 seconds? 30 seconds? Yeah, we're 3 fights deep. 3 fights, 3 finishes, 3 contracts. 60-second or less plus 450. Yeah, I know they had that half a round on Bovato's, like plus 220, someone said. Poor Alec Lorenz. Poor Alec Lorenz. Yakayev got it done by first round knockout. What a disgusting comment. Finished faster than Brady looking at Andrade picks. That's just disgusting. That's gross. All right. Let's talk about the next fight. Refresh these odds here. Money has poured in on Barbosa. Marcio Barbosa, Damon Wilson. So Barbosa at one point was minus 240. A couple days ago, minus 240. Now Barbosa is minus 600. So money's pouring in on Barbosa, and money is poured in on the under. The under is now minus 280, which it's not too often that you will see an under 1.5 at minus 280, really in any fight, let alone a fight that's taking place at featherweight. So they're making you pay, and that's what they've done all card. They've made you pay, right? The Johnson Abbey under 1.5 was minus 300. They made you pay. The Souza Perez over 1.5 was minus 215. They made you pay. The last fight, Yake, was minus 1,400. The under was minus 275. They made you pay, but it's hitting. I mean, the odds have been sharp and correct, and it's been on point. There's a reason these odds are so wide. These are a bunch of mismatches. They're violent fights. The matchmakers, they're getting what they want, and that's violence. And they're getting they're 3 finishes tonight. So, yeah, for me, I parlayed up the under 1.5 in my greasy, chalky parlay. You don't want to really get into a habit of doing that, but at the same time, I did want action on the card whilst watching. So I threw the under 1.5 in a parlay. Fight won't start round 3, minus 400. Could be a parlay piece as well. So Barbosa KO1 is my pick. He's finished all but one of his wins in the first round. Majority of those by knockout. He does have a couple subs. He does have some grappling. So yeah, I like the under as like a parlay piece, guys. I mean, Barbosa inside the distance is minus 550 on Bet Online. I mean, get some help. Minus 325. It's not too often you see prices this bad. KO for Barbosa is minus 220. So they are all over it. So what the books are saying, guys, and I would agree with this. What the books are saying is Barbosa is going to go out there and he's going to knock out Damon Wilson, and he's going to do it. He's going to do it early. That's what the books are saying, right? So, and I agree with them. So I'm going Barbosa KO1, under 1.5 as a parlay piece, and looking to go hopefully 4-0 tonight after this fight. And I like Barbosa. In terms of my favorite prospects on this card, number 1, Manuel Souza. Number 2, Marcio Barbosa. Number 3, Yakayev. Number 4, Gondra, I guess. And then number 5, I guess Dante Johnson. I might actually like Perez more than Dante Johnson and Ryan Gondra, to be honest. Which is crazy. I like the guy that lost more than some of these other guys. But Perez did look good for 10 minutes. Wilson is not him. So one thing that worries me about Barbosa is Barbosa has been knocked out in both of his fights. And Barbosa is 1-2 in fights that have went past the first round. If this fight reaches the second round, Damon Wilson's chances of winning increases drastically. If Wilson can get this fight into the second round, not saying he'll win, but if he gets into the second round, his chances of winning increase big time. So that's something to kind of be wary of if Barbosa's not finishing this fight early, but I think he does. Wilson has not looked 32. Yeah. He looks around 32, right? You think he looks older? I'd say he looks like 30s. Wilson is trash. Yeah, Wilson, I don't like his striking defense. I don't like his chin. I think Barbosa should hurt him. I mean, Barbosa is striking. We saw Manuel Souza's striking. I think Barbosa's striking is pretty dang good as well. I love the combinations to the body. Has a ton of power. I mean, this guy looks to take your head off. It's fun to watch. The Maker's Mark. Okay, Fluffy's drinking some Maker's Mark. There you go. I actually went to where they make Maker's Mark. Me and a couple buddies went there a couple years ago. Got to see where they make it and package it and everything. Maker's Mark. Even got to dip our own bottle into the thing. So that was cool. Yeah, Maker's Mark is decent. See Wilson's cardio. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. But like I said, Barbosa is 1-2 in fights that reach the second. Wilson, it should go night pretty fast. I hope so. He's gonna try for it. Yep. Yeah, I'm excited for Barbosa. I think this guy's very good. Very good. Yeah, me too. I like Barbosa quite a bit. I think Wilson's gonna get hit and hit pretty hard here. I wanted to bet like a Barbosa like round 1, but they're all over it. Like, what is Barbosa round 1? It's not too often you'll see a round 1 prop that is a minus number, right? Minus 130 for round 1, but I think it hits. I think under 1.5, it's chalky, but I think it hits under 1.5. All right. Yeah, Barbosa lost to Gabriel Santos. If you go back and watch that fight, Barbosa hurt Gabriel Santos badly in the first round. I thought he was about to knock him out. And then in the second round, Gabriel Santos landed a head kick, sat him down, and finished him there shortly after. But Barbosa did hurt Santos very badly. Philly liking the Barbosa round 2. Could be early round 2. I would take it. I would take it. Yeah, Barbosa looks good. 3-fight win streak. 15 of his 16 wins come by finish. 13 knockouts. BJJ black belt. And that's what I don't like about the KO prop being minus 240. It's like, this guy is a black belt. And we could see a club and stuff. And he does go for that ghillie. So I would caution anybody on the KO prop, but he does prefer to strike. Absolutely prefers to strike, and he has a lot of power in his hands. And man, Barbosa inside the distance minus 340. What are we doing here? What are they doing to us, guys? Barbosa by decision plus 900. What are we doing? So on a lot of the amateur fights, you can actually find them on YouTube. Like, I watched a lot of Dante Johnson amateur fights. There was a ton of them on YouTube. And then, of course, for the pro fights, you can go and look at, Fight Pass, and they'll have some on YouTube as well. A couple different other sites. Is that Jeremy Stevens in the corner of Wilson? Or is that a Jeremy Stevens lookalike? All right, here comes Wilson. I'm going to get some water. Forgot to do a poll. Get a poll going. All right. Got the poll going. Try to vote before the fight starts. I mean, come on. Let me know when you're out. I hope so, man. Wilson looks ready, though. I mean, Wilson looks like he's ready to throw down. Do you smoke the devil's lettuce? Not often. Here and there. Little heathen. All right. It's been a fun card so far, guys. Oh. It's been a fun card so far. All right, here we go. Fight begins. I think they're going to swing dicks early here. Oh, Wilson rocks Barbosa. Or it might have been a slip. Might have been a slip. But he definitely stumbled him a little bit. Wilson with a punch to the body there. Wilson's bringing it to him. Leg kick for Wilson. Wilson's forcing a fight here, which is something I like to see, because I need violence, but Barbosa needs to get going a little bit. Barbosa needs to kind of wake up and get going. Body kick for Wilson. Yeah, Wilson's not backing down. Wilson's landed everything thus far. Wilson's the one coming forward. Barbosa, I don't think, has landed a shot. And a right hand misses for Barbosa, but that right hand landed for Barbosa. Barbosa finally coming forward. Man, Barbosa's hands are quick. Kick to the body for Barbosa, and a right hand lands. Wilson eats it. But that landed, and that landed hard. You can tell that Barbosa has a lot of power, and he's very, very quick. His leg kick for Wilson. Big knee for Barbosa to the body. Leg kick for Wilson. Barbosa needs to let his hands go. Good straight left for Barbosa. Looks for a combination there. Goes to the body, does Barbosa. Good body work for Barbosa there. Leg kick for Wilson. Wilson looked for a kick to the body. Barbosa needs to come forward a little bit more. competitive round thus far. Big, oh my God, he killed him! Oh my gosh, he floors Wilson. Wilson somehow gets back up. He dove face first into the canvas. How is Wilson standing? How is Wilson standing? Barbosa's swarming him here. How is Wilson standing? Oh my gosh. Barbosa. Wilson just, he fell head first in the canvas, and another right hand for Barbosa wobbles him. He's just missing. Barbosa needs to finish this fight. And a big right hand for Barbosa. Once more. Barbosa coming forward, looking for the finish. How is Wilson still standing? Shot to the body for Barbosa. He just floors him. It looked like he died. How is Wilson still standing? Nice left hand for Barbosa. Oh my gosh. Another left hand lands for Barbosa. And another left hand and a right for Barbosa. Barbosa's beating the crap out of him right now. But Wilson, I mean, guess is tough. I mean, geez. Big left hand for Barbosa. Jeez. What is Wilson's chin made of? Wow. I can't believe Wilson is still standing. I mean, that's ridiculous. That is crazy. Barbosa needs to keep coming forward. I mean, land another big shot. Barbosa's coming forward, but nasty left hand for Barbosa. And then a big right and a left for Barbosa. Combinations are nasty. Goes to the body there. I mean, geez, man. Like, that's insane. Big leg kick for Barbosa. Wilson firing back. And a nasty left hand from Barbosa. Looks to have rocked Wilson once more. Wilson backed up. Retreating. I mean, a big left hand and a right for Barbosa. Wilson's wobbling around the cage. Running around the cage. Goes to the body again once more. Dang. And another big shot and a knee from Barbosa. And a right hand floors him. Drops him. Oh, he knocked him out. Fight's over. Stop the what the heck? What is Wilson's chin made of? Gosh. What am I tripping? Am I tripping? Barbosa floored Wilson. He looked like it was a dead body into the canvas, face first. And then he instantly gets back up. Like, what? What is Wilson's chin made of? Finally, the fight's over. Holy crap. Holy crap. That was ridiculous. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that right hand just floored Wilson. He instantly gets back up. It even looked like Beltran was about to stop it, too. Because that was a bad reaction. And then he starts stumbling around, lands a nasty knee to the head, and then puts him down with a nasty right hand, gets on top, and he lands a vicious ground and pound shot that puts him out. That GMP put him out cold. And Beltran was forced to stop the fight. Beltran was forced to stop the fight. So there we go. I hit my my chalky parlay. Listen to this. Listen to this. It's disgusting, but it hits. I had the first fight ends by knockout, Johnson Abbey. The under 1.5 in the Barbosa Wilson fight, and then the fight won't start round 3 in the Yakayev fight. Came out to plus 103. It was a chalky week, and it's a chalky week. It was a very chalky week. Had to eat the chalk. If you wanted to, you got to pay to play this week. If you wanted to make money this week, you had to eat the chalk because the chalk's coming through. Favorites 4-0. The fights that are supposed to be finishing are finishing. It's a chalky week, but the chalk has rolled. The chalk has rolled. All right, guys. That was fun. If that went over 1.5, I would have been pissed. If that went over 1.5 rounds, I would have been pissed. Because, like, how? How? Yes, fight's over. let's not sign Wilson, man. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Barbosa, yeah, Barbosa got it done. Yes, sir. I was getting worried. Wilson got piped. Did he ever? He knocked him twice in round. Yeah, I thought he knocked him out twice. It's crazy. Let's go, Fluffy. Yeah, that's great. I mean, this dude Barbosa has a lot of power. I mean, it's not too often you see featherweights with this much power. Featherweights, you don't see it. You don't see featherweights, with 16 first round finishes. You just don't. You just don't see it. They'll run through it. Yeah, I expected it to deliver. I expected it to deliver, absolutely. Absolutely. That Shin in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. It was a great Shin. I mean, to his credit. I mean, geez. I mean, I couldn't believe what I was watching. It looked like something out of a video game. Dude just got sparked and then gets back up. Just got revived. Just revived himself. I've never seen anything like that. Piotr Jan with a lot more power. I mean, Barbosa has a lot of power. Yeah, the chalk is rolling. The chalk is rolling. Minus 145 for Barbosa KO1 is so silly that these bookies are no fun. I know it's tough. I was gonna bet the KO1 actually. Then I saw it was like minus 110. It's like you can't lay minus 110 on a KO1 prop. Even this fight, I mean, it was sweaty. Like it almost reached the second round because Wilson was so tough. But yeah, I love the under in this fight. But kind of, it was a chalky price. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like it popped a self revive, instantly got back up. I don't think I've ever seen that. I thought he died. I literally thought he died, and then he just stood back up. And I'm like, what? I thought the fight was over. I don't know. That was crazy. Oh God, no. No, we are not feeding Weston Wilson to Barbosa. That's just bad. You thought the Izah knockout loss was bad over the weekend. I mean, that wouldn't be sanctioned, quite frankly. Yeah, I mean, this card's flying by, guys. We might not even get to 2 hours. I remember week one, I went like almost 3 hours. Week one, I was on here for almost 3 hours because we had like 4 decisions. We might not reach 2 hours tonight. It's going to be a quick show. Maybe a quick show. All right. Before we talk about the next fight, if you guys want to support me more, or if you guys want more content, each week I'm doing a ton of content for UFC. I've been doing that. I do a ton of work. And then I also do a ton of content for Dana White's Contender Series. I do the fighter notes. I take a lot of notes on these fighters. I tape the fighters. I write all my notes. And then I format them to put the most important things for you guys to see. I do the fight write-ups where I write up the entire fight, put it in the Discord. I do the best bet article where I give the prediction, the best bet, the prediction, the round, the method, and all that good stuff. And then I do a betting breakdown video as well for Dana White's Contender Series. So, yeah, if you guys want to support me more, check that out. Just going to pull it up here. So tonight, it's been solid. There we go. It was a chalky week, like I said, but best bets tonight were the Johnson Abbey under 1.5 rounds, minus 220. That got blown up to minus 300 just about. The Souza Perez over 1.5 rounds, that was minus 180. That got blown out to minus 215. The Yakev Lorenz fight under 1.5 rounds, minus 225. That got blown out to minus 275. The Barbosa KO1 prop plus 100. That got blown out to like minus 135. And then in the main event, I have the under 1.5 at minus 175. I pick Abdurakhmanov by first round sub, Barbosa first round KO, Gondar first round KO, Souza by decision, and then Johnson by KO1. So, yeah, put a ton of work. If you guys want to support me more, that is how you do so. And by the way, I do got to fire my graphics guy. That does say Tumbers up top. It's not Tumbers. It's number. So I'm gonna have to fire my graphics guy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to chew his ass out. I'm sick of this graphics guy, man. I'm sick of him. But yeah, we had a lot of people sign up, the past week and a half. Come join the Discord. Trying to grow the Discord, doing some big things in there. But yeah. Oh, is Barbosa still doing an interview? Jeez. Barbosa's still doing an interview. What is this guy talking about? I mean, the interview is longer than the fight. Like, what is this dude talking about, man? I mean, I kid you not, that was the longest interview in Dana White's Contender Series history. Like, what's this guy talking about? What are you talking about for 5 minutes? Do your interview, and that's that. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. But the interview has concluded. Yes, 4 fights, 4 contracts. I think it's simple. I think it's easy. I think it's an easy choice. 4 fights, 4 contracts. Week 1 sucked. Week 1 of Dana White's Contender Series sucked. It was boring. I mean, it wasn't fun. It wasn't exciting. Last week was awesome. This week is awesome. I mean, this card's great. And you knew it would be great. I mean, you knew it would be when all 5 fights have over/under set at 1.5. You know you're in for a good night. We love Tumbers. Like I said, I'm gonna fire I'm sick of my graphics guy. I mean, how do you make that mistake? I mean, you got to try hard to make a mistake like that. It's ridiculous. Maybe. I think he's UFC ready, but I don't know. I don't know. I'd lean towards no, but I do think he might get like a short notice opportunity in the future, or we might see him on next season. But he's somebody that I think is UFC ready. He just ran into Manuel Souza is the problem. Wasn't okay. That's fine then. Okay. Could have been the interviewer. 3 minutes of it was Charlie asking the question and then translating. Okay. All good. That's good. Okay, that makes sense. You got to interview, they got to translate. Okay, my bad. DWCS violence picks are free money, man. They're free money tonight, eh? They're free money tonight. So Daniel Cormier has Manuel Souza number 1, number 2 Marcio Barbosa number 3, Yakiev, and the number 4 Dante Johnson. And I think I would completely agree with that list. I actually completely agree with Daniel Cormier's list right there. Souza number 1, Barbosa number 2, Yakiev number 3, and then Johnson number 4. I would tend to agree with that. I would tend to agree with that list. I think all 4 of those guys get a contract, no doubt about it, no questions asked. And I think both Manuel Souza and Marcio Barbosa are going to be absolute problems in the UFC. Absolute problems. And then I think Christian Perez, who lost, I think is going to be a problem in the UFC, 100%. All right, next fight. So I don't have any action on this next fight. On this main event, I don't think both these guys are that great. I don't think either one of these guys are that great. I was watching tape on Gondra, and I just came out like unimpressed, like, I don't love it. And then I watched Trent Miller, and it's like, oh my gosh, this isn't great. This isn't good. But yeah, Gondra, I think he probably wins this fight by some type of finish. Miller is very hittable. Chin up in the air. Gondra has a lot of power. So I think Gondra probably finishes here. This is one I'm just going to leave alone and watch and enjoy as a fan. No action on this one for me, guys. And I don't even know if there's anything that I would bet, quite frankly. I mean, the under 1.5 would probably be my favorite spot. But even then, it's like you are laying a lot of juice on that under 1.5. But yeah, I think it's another violent fight to end the night. Fight won't start round 3, maybe as a parlay piece. That's minus 265. Yeah, under 1.5, I guess, but I'm staying away from this one. Maybe look to live bet it if there's an opportunity, but I'm not even sure there's going to be an opportunity to live bet. Let me put a poll. What are you guys liking in this main event? And let me know what you guys like in the chat, because I really don't love much on this fight. I'm not high on either one of these guys. Let's see. Taking Gondra round 1-2 sub for good. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get a little bit different, what's the sub prop? Plus 450 on the sub prop has been smashed on Bet Online, it looks like, but you can still get plus 450. And yeah, he could sub him. He could knock him out. I don't hate getting a little different there. I'm picking knockout, but it could be sub. He can do both. So if you want some value, maybe take a shot on the sub for fun. Gondar by sub. Gondar KO2. Just turned 25 and a 102. So I put it all on Gondra and the under 1.5. I'm done. Hey, you're either going to look like a genius or you're going to lose 1-0 or you're going to lose 102. So we'll see. I like it, but man, I don't think Gondra's that great, man. I mean, I think the main event should have been that Perez Souza fight, but we'll see. We'll see. Gondra's last leg of my parlay. Best of luck. And if Gondra wins, I'll have another 5-0 week. I went 5-0 last week. And if Gondra gets it done, it'd be another 5-0 week, which would be kind of crazy. Would start out the season 14-1 if Gondra can get it done. So yeah, last season was my best season. I went like 40-10 or something. Something crazy like that. And it's been a really good start to this season as well. And tonight, like, everything played out as expected, pretty much. I mean, the fighters are kind of doing what they're supposed to do. Johnson's knocking out Abby. Souza's getting the job done. Yakayev finishing the fight in 30 seconds. I mean, you should be finishing as a minus 1,800 favorite. Barbosa KO1 was a very obvious outcome. Not really many surprises tonight. I guess the only surprise was Christian Perez just completely dominating for the first 10 minutes. That would be the only surprise of tonight. Conroy, we need to complete the parlays. No UFC this weekend. Yeah, no UFC, unfortunately. No UFC, unfortunately. So, but we'll have Contender Series next Tuesday, and then we'll be in Paris next week. I want to start taping those Paris fights tonight after I get off of here. All right, yeah. Remind me, Forrest, and I will. I almost don't have a voice after some of these fights. Let's see. Okay, Gondra's walking out, looking ready to go. We got Derek with the $4.99. Appreciate you, Derek. Says, smash the like and subscribe. Brady's on fire for DWCS. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate that, Derek. Yeah, it's been good. I mean, when everything goes to plan, it feels good. I don't like surprises. I don't like Daniel Rodriguez beating Kevin Holland. I don't like Muslim Salikov knocking out Carlos Leal. I don't like surprises. I like when things go according to plan. And thus far, things have went according to plan, which is actually kind of rare for Dana White's Contender Series. like things don't typically go to plan on Dana White's Contender Series. We've seen some wild outcomes. We've seen some wild things happen. We've seen some big upsets. But tonight and last week, things have went according to plan, which is great. Appreciate you, Derek, for the dono. All right. Ryan Gondra, Trent Miller, 4 contracts. Will one of these two get a contract? Gondra getting chinned. I hope not. Yeah, it's not. I'm not shocked, but I was a little bit worried on the first two favorites. Trent Miller looks kind of pissed off, man. Trent Miller looks a little pissed off tonight. What's he so mad about? What are you so mad about, Trent Miller? What are you so pissed off about? Maybe he's just a pissed off guy. Looks mad to me. Looks very mad to me. Looks upset. He looks upset. Oh, dude, the level of competition for Miller is it was brutal. Brutal level of comp. Just a brutal level of competition. Johnny's picking Gondra. Yeah, I'm picking him too. He's mad he's going to sleep. Hey, what's wrong with the name? Nothing's wrong with the name Trent, man. I mean, that's a fine name. Yeah. It's bad. Level of competition is very bad. All right, guys, main event's about to start. Smash that like button. We have 114 on YouTube. What's going on YouTube? What's everybody doing on YouTube? Why isn't it more people in here on YouTube? Only 114 on YouTube. 116 now. Got a lot of people on X. That's cool, but what's going on with YouTube? I don't know. Not cool. All right, anyway, here we go. Main event. Ryan Gondra. Trent Miller. Will one of these guys get a contract? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Fight starts. Gondra looking to pressure early. Nice little stands there. Oh, big right hand from Gondra. Oh, big right hand. Oh, Miller looks a little unstable on his legs. That was a nasty right hand from Gondra. Wow. To open up the fight, too. Miller slipped. I mean, that was weird. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. Leg kick and slipped for Miller. Gets back up. And a left hand for Miller and a right hand. Okay, Miller looks like he don't belong. Right hand for Gondra. Miller looks like he does not belong in here. They're now swinging dicks. They're officially swinging dicks. Miller just looks... He looks like he doesn't belong in here. Gondra's hurt him twice. Landing some big shots. I don't like how Miller's reacting to these shots. Miller looks a little bit unstable still. He's just... It just doesn't look great. Leg kick for Gondra. I mean, if Gondra can land like a couple more big shots. I mean, Miller's just swinging. And oh, a big right hand from Gondra. How did Miller eat that? How did Miller eat that? How did Miller eat that? What are these guys made of tonight? That was disgusting. That was a big ass right hand. He ate it. Teep kick for Gondra. Holy crap, dude. I mean, you can't eat much of those. I mean, you can't eat much more of those. Maybe one or two more. I mean, jeez, did he get hit hard? What's his head made out of? That was a big, big shot. Gondra's now attacking the body with those kicks, and Miller does not like those kicks to the body. Another right hand from Gondra. Jeez. Holy crap. Gondra's spamming those kicks to the body, which is nice. And Miller's just swinging and missing. He's hitting air. And Gondra's connecting a lot of these shots. If he can connect clean one or two more times, this fight's going to be over. You can't eat shots that big to the face. And another right hand from Gondra. I mean, geez. I mean, he's... Oh, and a big left from Gondra. Wobbles him again. He's up against the cage. He's letting off with big combinations against the cage. Big combinations. Miller showing a lot of toughness. Gondra just let off with like a 15-punch combination. And Miller looks for a takedown. Doesn't get it. Gondra's coming forward looking for the finish. Miller looks beat up. He looks bad. He looks in bad shape right now. He's getting hit. He's getting hit hard. He's swinging and missing. And then Gondra's coming forward. Just missing. But landing the right and drops him. And the fight's over. The fight's over. That fight shouldn't have been sanctioned. Fight's over. Fight should have not have been sanctioned. Oh my gosh. Fire the matchmakers. Send the matchmakers to prison. The matchmakers deserve a prison sentence for what just transpired just now. That was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. That was bad. Holy crap, was that bad? Whoever made that fight and whoever sanctioned it, what do you think? A couple of years in prison? I mean, that was attempted murder. I mean, that was bad. Holy crap, did Trent Miller look bad? I mean, Gondor was just swinging for the fences and connected. I mean, I want to see somebody charged, and I want to see somebody in prison after what I just witnessed. That was a sanctioned murder if I've ever seen one. Holy crap, 5 fights, 5 contracts. Gondor gets it done. Gets it done in spectacular fashion. Jeez, man. That was crazy, dude. I mean, oh my gosh, finally knocks him out. And Mark Smith does the right thing, and what he does is just stops the fight as soon as he drops. Because he's seen enough. I've seen enough. Holy crap. Wow. Gee, holy crap. That was ridiculous. What a night. What a night. Done. Yeah, jeez. And that's what I put in my notes. I said, this guy swings dicks. He does. Jeez. I mean, yeah, everything that was supposed to happen happened. 5 fights, 5 finishes. Matchmakers get some help. I wonder if Miller did want money. It certainly did look like it, huh? It certainly did look like it. Yeah, congrats, Derek, on that big parlay, dude. Congrats. Derek went all in, and he said all or nothing, and it paid off. Football is the worst space for MMA. Not too often we see guys that play football have success in the UFC. Weird match. It was matchmaking that I think, set up a lot of guys for success. That's why we saw big favorites. That's why we saw, fights finish. 5 contracts without a doubt. 100%. That fight was silly. I mean, you could tell from like the first 30 seconds that this fight shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be a fight that should be sanctioned. Miller clearly didn't belong in there. I mean, it was bad. I mean, it was horrible. I mean, it was a horrible performance from Trent Miller. I mean, he was swinging and missing from a mile away. I mean, I agree with Sean here. And, Miller deserves 3 losses for that. I think he might be the first fighter in history of MMA to get 3 losses in one fight. Outside of Yan Xiaonan, who got subbed, knocked out, and decisioned by Zhang Wei Li. But yeah, it's not too often we see fighters getting 3 losses for 1 loss. And right, right. This was the main event. Right. A sanctioned murder was the main event. Nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to start digging in pretty soon here to next week. Hopefully within the next couple days. All right. I'll do a little tune. I'll go to my go-to. So 5 fights, 5 finishes. I did promise Forrest a little song. So whoa, 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 baby girl, baby mama, what's your name? What's your number? Oh, girl. Man, I barely have a voice after the excitement tonight. Man. Man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, tonight was awesome. I mean, my voice is a little Little rusty tonight. Great night, agreed. I'll have to practice it. I'll have to practice, and I'll get back to you. 5-leg parlay. I bet a lot of 5-leg parlays hit tonight with the way things played out tonight. My apologies. My apologies. Yeah, Herzog wasn't. If Herzog was there, we wouldn't see any finishes tonight if Herzog was there. But yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible start to DWCS for me. 14-1 on picks. Last week for best bets, I was 5-1. This week for best bets in my article, I was 5-0. So we're seeing the board pretty clearly, which is not typically easy to do for a contender series. I'll tell you that. Because a lot of times with contender series, there's a lot of missing information. We'll see guys kind of throw game planning out the window. The level of competition is very questionable. So contender series, in my opinion, is very challenging at times to cap and research, but so far so good. Yeah, I'm glad we got some fun fights. Absolutely. Got some fun fights. The people yeah, they did, and it's great. The books tried their best. I mean, they chalked up everything, they juiced up everything, they juiced up all the totals. But the chalk was on point. The chalk hit, the favorites hit, the unders hit. Everything hit, which is kind of scary going forward, because how chalky are they going to make these prices going forward? I mean, it's already like terribly. I mean, they're really making us pay, which is terrifying. Miller would be on a stretcher. Who has the most potential of the winners tonight? So, I would say it's got to be Manuel Souza. I mean, work on that takedown defense a little bit, but we saw when he's on the feet, man. I mean, this guy. I don't think a lot of guys are going to want to stand with Manuel Souza, so I'd say him. And I also am a big fan of Marcio Barbosa as well. Love the fast hands, the striking, the power, especially. You don't see featherweights going out there and sparking guys in the first round too often like he does. So those are my favorite two. Souza and Barbosa, my favorite two. I think they have the most potential. Yakiev could be interesting. I want to see him against an opponent that has a pulse, but Yakiev could be interesting. And even Gondry, he looked good, but I'd like to see him against an opponent with a pulse. Trent Miller seemed to not have a pulse tonight. And then as far as Dante Johnson, we'll see. We'll see him probably go down to light heavyweight, maybe even middleweight in the future. We'll see for Dante Johnson. But his future will not be at heavyweight, and I think he did talk about that a little bit, how Johnson wants to come down to light heavyweight, which he should. You can't fight at heavyweight and weigh in at 208. Souza for sure. Yeah, I would say Manuel Souza would be the guy that I'd be most excited about from the show. Yeah, I hate surprises. I hate them. Souza, Barbosa equally. Yeah, I like that. All right, so I mean, usually I like to ask at the end of the stream, like, how many contracts do you think we're gonna get? But I mean, there's not even any point in doing a poll. I mean, it's nothing other than a 5-contract week tonight. I mean, it's 5 contracts, and that's that. I mean, if anything other than 5 contracts would kind of surprise me. So what a turnaround. I mean, week one, a lot of decisions. Week 2 and week 3. Week 2 and week 3 have absolutely delivered. We're about to find out which one of these guys get a contract, which all of them will be getting contracts. And if not, I mean, Dana should be ashamed of himself. There we go. Man, 5 fights, all 5 fights were incredible. I mean, even like the Souza fight, he was down arguably 2 rounds going into round 3. And then Perez just death gassed, and Souza did not let him off the. And that's what I don't like, when your opponent's gassed and you need a finish. You need a finish. Go get the finish. Don't let him off the hook. Don't lose a 29-28. And Manuel Souza did exactly that. He did not let him off the hook. He showed a lot of heart. That was impressive for Manuel Souza. That was very impressive. So I liked that. I like when fighters, have that urgency, have that heart, have that kind of no-quit attitude. have a fighter that's not content to lose at 29-28. You need to finish, go get the finish, and you got it. We don't see that often nowadays. So yeah, shout out to Manuel Souza for that. That was beautiful. I can't. Yeah, then he would be pretty decent. All right, Dana looks pretty pleased. My wife is getting a. Oh God. Okay, there you go. Add another finish to the list. Dana said that Dante made it look easy. KO artist. Dana loved his performance. No brainer. Dante Johnson in the UFC. Looked good. Knocked out Darian Abbey. Dana said the Souza Perez fight was a great fight. He said it takes two to tango. Dog fight. Built like a tank. Yeah, Dana's very happy with Souza's performance. And Manuel Souza, no surprise, is in the UFC. 2 contracts thus far. Time for Yakiyev, which was another quick fight. Dana said the odds makers nailed it. 11-1 favorite. Dana says he can't wait to see him in the UFC. 3 contracts in a row. Barbosa. Man, 16 first-round finishes is ridiculous. It's stupid. How's that possible at featherweight? That's heavyweight numbers. Dana says, get over here. You're in the UFC. Barbosa's going to be a problem. Barbosa's going to knock a lot of dudes out in the featherweight division. He's saying he likes the those kicks to the body, Gondra. I agree. Those kicks to the body were nice for Gondra. Finished with the hands. And yeah, 5 fights, 5 contracts. It's official. No surprise there. Heck yeah. What a night. Dumas is disciplined. What? What? Bless hit a plus 52-15. Johnson KO1. Sausage KO. Yakiyev KO1. Barbosa KO1. Sandra KO1. Or Souza KO. There you go. Jeez. That's a crazy parlay. Congrats, dude. It was a great night. Man. Great night. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Thanks for a great stream, Brad. You got it. Thank you for hanging out. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. Got to tape these fights for UFC Paris next week, which seems to be a pretty good card. A couple really fun fights next week. We got no fights this week. And then we got Contender Series next Tuesday. So I'll be hopping on again next Tuesday if you guys want to come hang out. And yeah, enjoy the week off. I mean, you know, we don't get too many Saturdays off, right? So, you know, take the Saturday and, you know, go spend some time with some friends. Go spend some time with some family. You know, go do something. Go do something fun. You know, we don't typically get Saturday nights as UFC fans. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Again, if you guys can do me a favor, like on your way out, make sure you subscribe, and then we'll talk to you guys very soon. And see you later.